What's up, music creators, man? Welcome back to Creative Spaces. I am your humble host, Spasciz, man. And today, man, we're taking a look at the infamous Maschine Plus. Native Instrument has a sale with Maschine Plus, the complete controls, the machine, and all kind of things. And we got to talk about it, man. So let's take a look at what we got today. Now, before we get started, man, you know you got to make sure that you like, subscribe, give that thumbs up, hit that bell notification for more videos because we got them coming. Now, a couple months ago, we talked about Native Instruments Maschine and how it's holding up in 2024. And so we're going to talk about that now for the Maschine Plus and some added bonuses to it. And if you want, you can just hit that little notification up there and it'll take you right to the video. Now, if you've been dreaming of a standalone music production powerhouse that allows you to unleash your creativity without being tied to a computer, I actually kind of like that. But if that's what you're looking for, the Maschine Plus is the answer that you've been looking for. Let's take a look at what Maschine Plus has that is so special. So let's take a look at the Maschine Plus. Now, the first thing that we're gonna talk about that make this very special is the intuitive workflow that makes music creation very simple. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned pro, whether you've just started or whether you've been doing it for a while, you'll find yourself inspired by the seamless integration of browsing, sampling, sequencing, and mixing. And with this powerful onboard processor and its expansive library, the Maschine Plus empowers you to create, perform, produce whatever inspires you. Whenever it strikes, you can go for it. You don't have to be waiting on a computer. Now, actually, this kind of takes me back to the old school, back in the day when we first got started making, well, I ain't gonna say when we first got started making music, but there was a time when I was making music that we didn't have computers. We had to use the stuff that was in the studio. So this is kind of taking it back to that time. And whether if you are a producer, live performer, a DJ, the Maschine Plus is the ticket, man. It is the thing that you can use to unlock endless creative possibilities. Also, with its versatile connectivity options, including Midi, you got a CV gate, you have the USB. You can seamlessly integrate Maschine Plus with your existing setup and take your music to new heights. So that means if you do have a computer, you still have that option to use that computer with your Maschine Plus. So it's versatile. You can do it without it or with it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna kind of take you through this. You've seen this before. This is nothing new. These are things that is already done before, but I will just kind of show it anyway. You have your different pads here. So if I go to section A, I have a sample that's chopped up into that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solo this sample and I'm going to play that. So chopping samples is definitely very, very easy to do in here. And you've seen videos on this. I'm just talking about it right now. So we're going to go to pad B. We're going to solo that one. Now this is where I have my drum. So I'm going to put myself in pad mode here, go to section B. I just kind of created a drum pattern from something that I was just kind of working on earlier. So those are the pads, very responsive. You can color coordinate it however you want. Put your kicks on one color, snares on one color, however you want to do that. Also, you can do melodies in here. So I'm going to go over to group C where I have a bass line. Pretty cool, right? Pretty simple. So if you put all that together, you have pretty simple stuff. Just create, man. Just create. Now, before we go any further, this is just a shameless plug, man. I'm gonna be starting a series that's called In My Own Spaces. And it's just gonna be me away from the studio with my Maschine Plus. And I'm gonna be able to hook up my Uno Synth Mini. This is my desktop version here. And on top of that, I also have my M32 that I'm gonna be connecting to it also. So I basically will have my Maschine Plus running the whole thing, and I have all of these extra added things to it that I can create with outside of being here in the studio. So it's gonna be a good series, man. Y'all make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, how this works is that it's different levels to it. So if you get the Maschine Micro, you get 3 different expansions. If you get the Maschine, you get 6 different expansions. And if you get the Maschine Plus, you get 9 different expansions for free. So you basically pay for the device and you get the expansions for free. There's nothing better than that. Now, another thing that I will tell you also that's really cool about the MK3 that I found very, very helpful is that you can add the expansions through Wi-Fi. And there's a process to do that. I'm sure it's out there. I went to YouTube and found it, so there's a way to do it. And also you can add one of these handy dandy SD cards in here also that you can store all your tracks. You can store all your expansions and all that good stuff on there. So it's a win-win, man. Just a win-win. And there it is, straight to the point, man. We're in and out of this. I do have some affiliate links in the description. You can go there. This sale will be going on until April the 30th. So if you're in the market for a Maschine Micro, a Maschine or a Maschine Plus, this is a great time to get it. And Native Instrument also have some other sales that are going on, so it may be a really good time to go in there. Just hit the link in the description. Again, it is an affiliate link. It just helps the channel out. Don't give you any more discount. Don't add anything to the price. Just helps the channel. And that's the video, man. The whole thing, we're in and out. In the comments below, put questions in there if you want to know anything about the Maschine Plus, the Maschine, or the Maschine Micro. Either one of them, I'll be willing to answer any questions that you have on them. If I don't know the answer, I will definitely get the answer. And so that is today's video. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more music production content, and we are continuing to push this thing forward, man. Until the next video, man, peace.